Sight to your face, nigga, like them AIDS is out. How these dudes talking about they wanna put.
Isolated city. The lower parts of the marketplace building. Dean and Desticle OG clashed weapons. I have to admit, you're a lot weaker without the serum. Desticle OG forced Dean to slide back. That all you got? Oh, don't get cocky. You're not even winning the battle. Desticle OG took his scythe and threw it at Dean. Came at Dean with extreme speed. Dean was still able to dodge it. Like I said, is that, huh? Dean looked behind him and the scythe came back at him. Desticle OG caught his scythe. Amateur. Now I shall finish this off. Desticle OG leaped at Dean. Dean stood up and took a step forward. Desticle OG hit the ground. His scythe was split in half, and his left arm was off. How is this possible? I don't need energy in my suit for my S-katana to work, bozo. I can still slice through THC like it's butter. Good to know, but it looks like you have an open wound. I'll have to expose that. Desticle OG threw his scythe again, but this time it started to circle around Dean. As the scythe circled around Dean, he thought to himself, bleeding out. I gotta focus on the handle of the scythe. Dean closed his eyes and slashed forward with his katana. A red beam came out, stopping the scythe from spinning around him. Hope that scythe wasn't expensive. Looks like the joke's on you, Dean. Fuck are you, huh? Dean looked down, and Desticle OG's left arm was on his chest, deteriorating his armor. Dean tried to grab Desticle OG's arm off his chest, but when he grabbed it, the armor on his arm started to deteriorate. Looks like the ball is in my court now. Desticle OG pulled out a blunt and hit it, and then touched the ground. A bunch of skeletons' hands came from the ground, grabbing Dean's legs, pulling him down. What the? Desticle OG walked over to Dean. He picked up the blade from his scythe and put it right in Dean's chest. Desticle OG stepped back and told Dean, "Now I shall let you bleed out like the pig you are." The isolated city, the higher levels of the marketplace building. Just ran at Weedlow, throwing a series of punches that Weedlow was effectively dodging each time he threw them. I know Gigi taught you better than this. Weedlow caught Kush's fist and looked into his eyes. Tell Gigi to never send a sheep to kill a wolf. Weedlow punched Kush and then threw him at Trainwreck. As Trainwreck watched Kush come at her, she stepped to the side and took a hit of her blunt. She blew out a cloud of smoke, forming them into a bunch of chains. She then stuck out her hand and the chains went straight for Weedlow. Weedlow saw the chains coming from him and he started to move around the room. Trainwreck thought to herself as she watched Weedlow dodge her chains. So fast. He's so agile. Can't even keep up with him. Weedlow stopped and grabbed two of the chains that was coming for him. I'm tired of playing jump rope with you. Weedlow took a huge hit of his blunt and blew out a huge cloud of smoke, covering the whole room with his THC. Don't breathe it in. Weedlow could still see Trainwreck and Kush through this thick smoke, and he tried to speed blitz them. When he did this, he noticed Trainwreck and Kush was no longer where they were. Smoke started to clear, and Weedlow looked over. Trainwreck now had a mask on, and her chains revolved around her, giving her a defensive position. This is blown, Weedlow. Kush now looked older and stronger. Hey, Weedlow, why don't you try some of that shit now? Do you think this scares me? It'll just make it a little bit easier for me to murder you, both. Kush blew out a cloud of smoke and then formed it into a beam-like blade. Let's see where this goes from here. Trainwreck and Kush went blown. Hey, yo, this shit is getting heavy. This your boy, Dark Universe. This has been another exciting episode of Weedlow, the Man with the Infinite Blunt. Join us next time where shit's just about to get real.